Hi, my friends. We're back like we never left. Happy weekend and welcome to another fantastic episode of Gossip Vibe. And as you might have guessed, right? Yes, my name is Simi. Today I come bearing good news, my love. Today's gossip hits different, I promise you. So I begin this episode in the name of the Lord. So this week started with a bang. When I mean a bang, I mean the unexpected news of Spyro's engagements. A couple of weeks prior, there was a video of him hanging out on a date with a mystery lady, like he was all over her. And I was like, isn't that like our Jesus boy? But then, little did we know. So I think the very first news I got this week was that of his engagement. He said they met in a club when he was booked to perform, and you know what they say: all work cannot play makes. There's also a rumor going around that said lady worked at the same club. So whoever made the conclusion that you can't find love in a club, well, obviously they are completely wrong. Also, we also heard murmurings that they might or might not have a child together. The icing on the top, you released a song in our honor titled Wife Material. Like, I'm not really into updating of artists, but one really beautiful thing I love so much about them, and I talk about it every time, is the exposure they give to their ladies. Like, imagine this song comes up at a party and she's there and everyone just chanting, "You are a wife material, Janet." Like, the whole thrill that comes with it. So beautiful, lovely song also. Congrats to both our Jesus boy Spyro and his forever love, Janet C. God bless your union. Nico Ballesteros released a documentary centering around Kanye's life, both personal and professional, detailing how his mental illness has affected him greatly in all areas of his life. There were not so friendly and sad footages of the artist being vulnerable due to his condition. Like, you all know, Kanye has been diagnosed like with bipolar disorder for the longest time, right? While he has, been managing it with medications, I think around 2019, 2020, he decided to stop taking his meds because according to him, it was taking away his creativity and his authentic self. Unfortunately, his condition has really worsened. Kanye is known for having a big mouth naturally, though, but still, it's still very, very sad to see him, make a mockery of himself and the hard work he's put into his craft all these years. He's lost millions of dollars of deals and endorsements. The documentary gives you insight on how deeply affected his former family were about his condition, speaking about ex-wife Kimmy and the Kardashians as a whole. Unfortunately, he's an adult and cannot be forced on medication or treatment. Now, where I personally have issues is that according to Kanye's team, Kanye hasn't approved or consented to the release of the documentary. So I'm like confused. The said director of the documentary, Nico Ballesteros, started working with Ye as far back as 2016 and he was just 18 and he slid into Kanye's DM. He was volunteering to record everyday events of Ye at his home. He was just a young student trying to create a niche for himself and in no time became part of Kanye's entourage. Nico, like the director guy, wasn't paid, so it was like a freelance job. But still, I'm wondering, to our lawyers in the house, isn't there like any legal offense to what he did? Please let me know. So my fellow Pisces queen, Riri, has a new baby and finally a girl. So I'm an auntie